Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about primary care in the US. We are Group 1, Nicaris Diaz, Reiniamrin Cruz Montero, Jose Isaac Lopez, and Helen Samboy.
Hello, my name is Nika Diaz, and I'm going to talk about primary care. Health services that meet most basic health care needs over time. Primary care includes physical exams, treatment of common medical conditions, and preventive care such as immunization and screenings. Primary care professionals are the front door to medical care. They manage patient care, physical exams, and non-emergency injuries or illnesses. They also refer patients to specialists when necessary. Aims to ensure the highest possible level of health and well-being and its equitable distribution through care that is centered on people's needs as early as possible along the continuum from primary health to preventing disease until treatment and revelation. Thank you.
Primary care components. Integrated service delivery is fundamental to ensuring that people get the right care in the right place at the right time. It is people-centered and organized by how people present for care, rather than being driven by specific diseases, programs, or funding streams. Disease-based or self-contained curative care models can undermine the ability of health systems to, to provide universal and financially sustainable care. In response to the need for a fundamental shift in the way health services are funded, managed, and delivered. First Contact creates a strategic entry point for and improves access to health services. Continuity promotes the development of long-term personal relationships between a person and a health professional or a team of providers. Comprehensiveness ensures that a diverse range of promotive, protective, preventive, curative, rehabilitative, and palliative services are provided. Coordination organizes services and care across levels of health system and over time. People-centered care ensures that people have the education and support needed to make decisions and participate in their own care. Now, there is a relation between primary care and primary health care. As we said before, primary care is a key process in a health system that provides promotive, protective, preventive, curative, rehabilitative, and palliative services throughout the life course. Primary health care is a broader whole of society approach with three components. Those are primary care and essential public health functions as a core of integrated health services, multi-sectional policy and action, and empower people and communities.
My name is Jose Isaac Lopez Robles, and I will be talking to you about how primary care works in the United States. So before, uh, we have to know what is primary care and a few history about that. So primary care is created in 1965. Medicare covers people aged 65 and older, and young people with disabilities or severe kidney problem. People who have contributed to the system for at least 10 years can also use it. Medicare has four parts. A. Hospital insurance cover hospitalization for one night with semi-private room service, food, exams, exams and medical fees, and may occasionally cover chose convalescent stay. stay. Letter B. Medical insurance cover outpatient service not included in Part A. Letter C is medical advance allow you to allow allow you to receive medical service through private private insurance. So next picture is letter D. Prescription drug plans included in 2006. They allowed access to drugs to people covered by Part A and B. Medicaid covered low-income families. Protected by federal law. Pregnant women, children, the elderly, persons with disabilities, and parents qualified under the country's poverty standard. The condition is posed to be able to present this certificate of poverty are so many that thousands of people, even with basic needs problem, don't qualify for this insurance. So let's continue with the other page that say there is also this CHIP program, State Children Health Insurance Programs, which provided financial help with to family who earn more than the threshold to qualify for Medicaid help, but not enough, to get private health insurance. However, these programs aren't enough, enough to guarantee universal access to health and coverage of all services. Medicare, for example, doesn't doesn't cover doesn't cover prevent medicine, dentistry, and vision care. Medicaid and CHIP are routinely rejected by private health care providers because their rate of reimbursement or financial recovery is too low. The private sector is also not without its drawback. There are two ways to get private health insurance: through through your employer or through an individual. So let's continue with the next page. Let's say the first is the most common, while the second present great difficult, difficulties. difficulties. Science company can deny coverage based on the person's health or pre-existing condition. So thank you so much. I hope that this video you like it and have a good day. So bye.
Hello, my name is Helen Samuel. Different type of health service in the U.S. health insurance. Medicare covers people over 65 and people with disability or severe kidney problems. Medicaid, this program covers low-income families and protected by federal law. Pregnant women, children, the elderly people with disability, etc. Private insurance. Workers can also get private health insurance through their employer. This program requires companies to offer a health plan with certain features such as cover for childbirth or dental treatment. Children State Health Insurance Program. It is intended for low-income families with children under the age of 19 who do not qualify for Medicaid.
Differences between primary care in the US and Dominican Republic.
The first difference is that the USA has hospitalization spaces for preventable condition or complication, and the Dominican Republic does not have these services.
Another alarming difference is the poor level of infrastructure, training of resources, and the poor distribution of economic resources.
His patients are followed up on their medication and how to use them.
Thank you all guys for paying attention.